This 1 million naira may be relevant if the value of the Nigeria continues to depreciate. And we need to, if the inflation continue to depreciate, if it is not checked, because the demand, of labor is equally dependent on what is happening in the society. You remember that by the time we are contemplating 200,000, the exchange rate was at about 800, 900. As we talk today, the exchange rate is about 1,400 or even more. Now, those are the issues that determine the demand, and it is equally affecting the cost of living. And we had always said it that our demand will be based on cost of living index. You agree with me that today, even a bag of rice is going for about 60, 70,000 naira or more. A bag of even corn, locally produced corn, is about 56 or more.
Hello, my beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So for those of you who don't know who was speaking to the Arise presenter, his name is Joe Ajero, and is the president of the NLC, which is the Nigerian Labour Congress. And you heard him right. He said the way it's going, that minimum wage should be 1 million. And I don't know if that's the demand he's pressing for, because it's giving the federal government ultimatum. When I saw the news, I laughed. Let me give you a brief history of this Ajero man. So this Ajero man went to Imo, and he wanted to protest against Hope Uzodima's wicked policies. And what did Hope Uzodima do? Hope Uzodima sent thugs and attacked him and brutalized his face. Because for those of you who don't know, this man has called a series of strikes, and when you think they will go on strike, a night to that day he will cancel it. So people don't take him serious. Even me, I don't take him serious. You understand? And after that incident, there was so much clamor that how can you beat the NLC chairman? How could you do this and how could you do that? Imagine the Nigerian Labour Congress of a country, the president is beaten. What will happen to the ESCOs or the ordinary people just who are members? And before you know what will happen, the Nigerian government had the climate change summit. Boom! And we saw this man in the midst of Tinubu and his friends attending climate change summit. That means small thing as oil in his pocket. That's just what it means. It doesn't mean any other thing. And now this man is coming out to say 1 million naira is what is sustainable in the economy. You have not even seen 20,000. And he's saying the truth in a way, but just because he lacks credibility, how can we believe him? Because he's not somebody that stands on his word. He say anytime he calls for strike, just know a night before the strike he will cancel it, or the strike will not be serious. If he always pushes for the strike, maybe Tinubu government would have been up and doing, So the man, this Ajero man, is just laughable. 1 million, the current economy actually, the minimum wage should be very, very high. Or the government should look for a way to subsidize food to the barest minimum. Because what I observed in developed countries or other countries is, what happens is that house rent is cheap, but food is usually house rent is very expensive, but food is cheap. That's how they checkmate the citizens. And because anybody who is not hungry is angry, and that's why you see people can do any manner of criminality in Nigeria just to survive: kidnapping, ritualism, all manner of things. As we're speaking now, there are people in the rural areas, which are people in the rural areas, they are very, very poor. Our women will become more vulnerable if the society is poorer. People do a lot of cheap prostitution, which normally should be of something of choice, but because people are extremely hungry, people are pushed to the wall, and they can do anything for money. Have you ever gone to the villages, extreme villages in Nigeria? You will see a lot of poverty. You understand? You will see a lot of suffering and all manner of nonsense happening there. So, just looking at what he said, it's so funny, 1 million naira minimum wage. You have not even seen 100,000 under this Tinubu. You're talking of 1 million. I go and protest for that one now. Maybe this time around they will use bazooka and finish you. Yeah, because last time it was just talks that beat you, which I don't support, by the way. It's because he doesn't have force. And Nigeria is kind of divided. Imagine maybe Southeast NLC will come out and say we want to protest. Before you know it, Southwest own, which people have bought over everybody, will say no, we are not protesting. It just shows you how wicked a lot of Nigerians have zero integrity. I still maintain it on this my channel. A lot of Nigerians are wicked, you know. And in my future endeavors in life, I don't know, I would withdraw. I'm telling you, I'm already in the withdrawal mode, you know. I don't want to be interacting with a lot of people. There's been a lot of Nigerians, because most of them, they don't have what they stand for. I'm telling you, any small thing, they just swing them here, swing them here. That's why I respect people like Fela. You know, Fela stood for something. And don't mind these are man, no? 1 million naira minimum wage. Yes, minimum wage should be like 500k, but even 700,000 you have not seen. You're talking 1 million. That's why I say the man is a joker. You understand what I'm saying? I even read somewhere, he was saying anytime he meets Tinubu then will be talking about grains. And you say, you know, I was not saying whether Nigerians are they pigeon. Well, that's just what Tinubu government stands for: to make people poor, make them helpless, and give them grains so that they will remember you and vote for you. They don't plan to liberate anybody from poverty. They will tell you, but I don't know. No matter how I want to criticize Tinubu, sometimes I still see him better than Buhari, because there are some things he has also responded to quickly, especially even this Plateau killing. You know, you can see he responded quickly. If we were under Buhari, by now they will still be killing those Bokos people every day. But now, he should also respond to a lot of needs, cut down their cost of government, and put those money into maybe recruiting more soldiers or something, or more military police or whatever. Those are just my thoughts. You know, in this channel I give random thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.